I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Hi, I'm Harut Kazarian.
And I'm Michael Yapujian.
Welcome to Tornado TV.
This year's talent show brought hundreds of people to the auditorium. Here are some of Hoover's most talented students.
Hi, I'm Greg Kalfine. I'm here at the 2011 Hoover Talent Show. It's Thursday, March 17th, and as you can see, it's 20 minutes to the show, and we already have a big line of people. 70% of the proceeds that ASB raises are going to help victims of the Japan tsunami. Let's see what a few people are looking forward to. Who are you guys here to support?
We're here to support Josie Lee, who's going to do a poem recitation.
The hip-hop team.
Durian, she's dancing.
And Victor?
And Victor!
From outside of the club. You can't even get in. Leg out. Yellow model chain. Yellow bottom sipping. Yellow Lamborghini. Yellow top missing. Yeah. Then this shit look like a toothpick.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to give blood? Our reporter, Kane Buckler, found out when he donated blood at the school's annual blood drive.
Here I am at Hoover's 6th biannual blood drive, supported by Pasadena's Huntington Hospital. Over 80 students have signed up to give a pint of their blood today, and I am giving blood for the very first time. When I entered the gym, I was asked to fill out a health form verifying I was healthy enough to give blood. The form asked a lot of sensible questions along with some awkward ones. Dental needle stick? No. Have you ever received a blood transfusion? No. After I finished the form, I was ushered into this room where a nurse looked over my form, pricked my finger, took a blood test, and checked my blood pressure. I wasn't nervous at all.
Blood pressure's a little high. A little nervous here.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, I was a little nervous. But nevertheless, she confirmed I was fit to give blood. I was then asked to lay down on the gurney. It was only after a few seconds of alcohol wipe was my arm ready for the needle. And so it began, 7 minutes of some of the strangest feelings I've ever felt. I watched as I saw my blood enter the small bag under me, ultimately put in these large orange coolers. They had me constantly squeeze on a piece of foam to increase the blood flow. I tried to remain active and talk to the nurse, but soon I began to feel rather strange. And finally, it was over.
Okay?
Yeah, that was cool. So, pressure on that?
Yeah.
All right, pressure on that.
Pressure up, straight up.
After another 5 minutes of sitting down, I was allowed to get up and help myself to the pantheon of snacks they provided. I had given blood. So there you have it. I gave blood for the very first time. Wasn't that scary? I didn't faint or even need a blanket. No, great people run this program, and it really gives something to people who really need it. If you ever think about giving blood, definitely give it. You're really helping a lot of people. Kane Buckler, reporting from Tornado TV.
Next up, Hoover investigates what Glendale is doing about its serious pedestrian safety record.
If you live in Glendale, then you probably know crossing the street is always a risk. Glendale has been ranked amongst the worst in pedestrian-involved collisions in the entire state of California.
I believe drivers need to be retested. That means that the drivers are responsible for hitting the people. It's all in the hands of the drivers. They need to be taught better. They need to be reschooled. I make sure anytime I cross any street, I make eye contact with every driver in every car.
Do Hoover students feel safe crossing the street?
Sometimes. No, probably not.
Yeah, I do, but I don't think other people do.
Yes. Well, it depends on how fast the cars are going.
I feel safe only if I have contact, visual contact with the other.
Councilman R. Najarian agrees that we have a pedestrian safety issue in Glendale. Last year, Glendale had more than 2,500 traffic collisions, with over 100 of them involving pedestrians.
Well, it's not a ranking that we're proud of. In fact, even beyond the ranking, we're very concerned that our pedestrians, our elderly, young people, and our drivers as well are at risk when they get out on the roadways. I think we have a large senior population, and I think many seniors assume that because they're in a crosswalk or because they have a walk sign that it's completely safe to cross the street. In reality, it is not completely safe because you're not protected by a few lines of paint on the roadway do not protect you from a vehicle. We're hoping that the pedestrians will, before they take that first step into the street, will notice this sign, and it's in 3 languages, in Spanish, Armenian, and English, with arrows pointing to the direction that they should be looking, just to give them that extra reminder at the very last moment.
But other residents still feel that more should be done.
I don't know, maybe just increased enforcement. It seems like there's always bad drivers that are not getting tickets.
Around the school area, I believe that there needs to be more police officers.
After a student was struck and killed in the crosswalk between Toll and Hoover, major changes were made.
Hoover, Toll Keppel area, we've done a lot of hardscaping, a lot of infrastructure improvements, barriers that would help prevent students from crossing over traffic lanes and direct them to the crosswalks. We've increased the number of crossing guards to help the students. We've put in speed humps and other physical barriers that will slow vehicles down.
So remember, before crossing the street, look both ways, make eye contact with your driver, and then cross the street when you think it's safe. This has been Hoover Kazarian reporting for Tornado TV. The annual Star Shooting for Hope celebrity basketball game was held in the gym. We caught up with some of the athletes that were participating to help the Desi Giesman Foundation with Cancer for Kids. We are at the Stars Shooting for Hope celebrity basketball game, where 100% of the proceeds will go to the Desi Giesman Foundation.
Well, Edgar has always communicated throughout the years, and every year it's been an exciting event to come to, and I've been coming every year to this event to support the Desi Giesman Foundation, the efforts that Edgar's doing, our teacher when he worked at Toll. Now he's at Hoover, and I'm excited about us helping the community. It's important.
Actually, we've been playing for the past, this will be my 3rd year, so it's since it started. My fiance's family is a part of the Desi Geisman Foundation, so I've known it for going on 4 years, and it's something that is close to my heart, so I've always played, here in this game. It's quite fun.
It's a really important foundation for them, and over the years it's become important to me. I've supported it over the years. I was here last year.
Over $2,000 was raised for the Desi Geisman Foundation. To find out more about the program and to learn how to volunteer, visit www.fordesi.org. This has been Hoover Kazarin reporting for Tornado TV.
Our team went out in search of teachers who love their profession so much that they practice their art outside of school. Here's a look at the first episode of our new series, Teachers by Day and Artists by Night.
I ended up at Hoover because I had been teaching, since 1982, but I had never been the main person at any school. I'd always come in and done brass or percussion or whatever was needed, marching, chamber music stuff, but I had never been in charge of a program. And all of the teaching that I had done had been primarily outside of public schools, which required that I had to travel a lot. And so we started looking at career opportunities where I didn't have to move so much. So I lived not very far from Hoover, just on the other side of the freeway. And I received a phone call that there was a position open, just a part-time thing. And, that might be a neat thing to do. That'd be pretty neat to be a part of Hoover, be a part of the big H on the hill. So I met with Dr. Earl, and here I am. I have always taught, I have always played. And the reality of our industry is that unless you're playing as a member of the Philharmonic or one of the world-class orchestras, you can't afford to just do one thing. Virtually all of my playing colleagues are teaching somewhere in some capacity.
RJ Salazar has been designing clothes from a very young age. Let's take a look at how he took our school on a magical journey into the fashion world.
Hi, I'm Hoover Kazarin with Tornado TV, and we're going to take an exclusive look at RJ's fashion show, Magical Journey.
I wanted to start making my own collection, and I wasn't sure how I could show it. So I decided that having a fashion show would be easier than just making a lookbook. You can express yourself and show your creativity to others, and it's just like my art.
As the crowd grew, so did the anticipation for the show.
I've seen RJ draw in fashion class, and I want to see his
samples.
Real, the actual product.
Well, I saw it last year, and I did their makeup, so I just want to see how it's going to come along.
Looking forward to seeing all the models walk the runway.
RJ's inspiration isn't just a celebrity, but someone closer to his heart.
I would have to say my mom, because she's the one that's just helping me throughout this. I haven't gone to college yet to learn how to make all this. She's basically helping me with what she knows, and I just learn from it. And learning from what she shows me, I learn from myself as also.
I feel really great because I had to go to school to learn this. And for him, it's just a natural. It just comes out of him. He's just doing it with inspiration. So I think it's really great. Usually, you know, teenagers at his age are out with their friends, not RJ. RJ's working at home.
Although the show had been postponed since December, it is finally here.
What do you guys think about the show?
It was really good. It was really good. It was amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of RJ. He's been doing this since elementary school, and ever since he's been improving so much, and he expressed so much of what he thinks about the world and fashion, and it's really great.
Congratulations. Amazing work. Congratulations. Yes. It was amazing. I'm absolutely blown away. Absolutely.
What did you think of the show?
I was crying like a baby. I'm like a proud mom. I'm so thankful we have this talent here, and I'm proud that all these people came to see it. But I'm proud. It's on the Daily Spin. I'm hoping you guys will share it. I want more students to feel like they can come to us and say, I have something to share, and we'll make sure it happens.
So you guys just finished your show. What's going through your mind?
Oh, it went great. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. We were so excited. I'm really excited because the show went really well. Everything went as planned.
I don't know, it's a little crazy. It was a great show. I'm so proud of all the girls that were walking, and RJ's show was great. You know, he made some great clothes, and it's just such a rush.
I hope they came home with something that I have something that I can do in the future, and that they've seen a more broad expansion of fashion. It's just not like models and just outfits. It's, I guess you can say Hoover students can do it too. Yeah.
That'll do it for this edition of Tornado TV.
Lights out.
Visit tornadotimes.com for more news and videos.